The nvidia Shield, a streaming device goated in every way, and yet some users complain of their units slowing down after a few years of use. Today, I will talk about the 4 most common problems that result in a slow nvidia Shield and how to fix them. Hello and welcome to the channel. Based on my experience using the nvidia Shield for over 8 years, this is how I maintain my units in top shape. Starting off with the easiest problem to fix. Misuse of storage could be one of the main reasons why your nvidia Shield is slow. When the device storage is full, the operating system lacks space for essential background tasks like catching data and writing temporary files. Therefore, what you need to do is to uninstall those apps that you don't use and delete unnecessary files filling up your storage. I personally try to leave at least 20 to 30% of the inbuilt storage free. The Shield has active cooling. Inherently, the fan and heatsink will accumulate dust. Over time, cooling performance will gradually decline and your unit will run hotter. When the temperature of the processor reaches a given threshold called TJ max, it automatically reduces its clock speed and sometimes voltage to lower heat output and prevent damage. At this point, your device will be sluggish and make your streaming life miserable. I have made tutorial videos on how to open up the 2017 Pro and the 2019 Pro Shields for dust maintenance. These videos are linked in the end cards. Therefore, maintenance by dusting your Shield every couple of years will keep it from overheating and maintain peak performance. If you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. Please also consider taking a moment to like and subscribe to support the channel. Still on temperature-related issues, the nvidia Shield uses thermal paste on the interface between the heatsink and the processor. This thermal paste or compound hardens over time due to heat and eventually loses its effectiveness in transferring heat generated by the processor to the heatsink for dissipation. Again, this will cause your Shield to run hot and, by design, slow down its speed to prevent overheating. In the videos I mentioned earlier about opening up the 2017 and 2019 Shields, you will also learn how to replace the thermal compound. If you can take apart the Shield, then you definitely can replace the thermal paste. I recommend using Arctic MX5, but other top brands work well too. A few years ago, Google introduced ads into the Android TV stock launcher. Of course, ads take up precious resources and affect the responsiveness of the Shield. This is partly why most Shield TV users have replaced the stock launcher on their units with mainly projectivy or AT4K launchers. The other reason is a less cluttered and modern-looking interface. In my opinion, both launchers are excellent and will effectively get rid of the ads. But I will say projectivy is the most customizable, while AT4K is the easiest to use. I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but I also have a video on how to replace the stock launcher on your Shield with projectivy. Be sure to check the links provided in the description. In conclusion, if you are able to adopt all of the above recommendations, I am sure your Shield TV will run optimally. There are other effective and extreme measures like downgrading and debloating the firmware using ADB, but most shy off due to the associated risks. If a recent Shield Experience update has broken some functionality on your device and you're willing to take the risk, check out my video on how to downgrade to Shield Experience 8.2.3. All of these references are linked in the description. If you find these tips helpful, please show your support by subscribing to the channel. Until next time, thanks for watching and cheers.